Okay. So we need to start message, right? So this message, this is the field. So JSON data dot error dot message. That's what I'm doing. So easy way, if you want, I'll give you one more. If you are struggling for a complex one, we may feel bit difficulty, right? So this one you take, there is a JSON path finder. So search in the Google JSON path finder. So it will give you the complete path. JSON path finder. See, this is the one. Just select this. So just give your JSON and see automatically beautify. See now why it is. Didn't copy. Just copy this. Maybe it didn't copy. Yeah, let's copy and paste it here. Beautify. Oh, why it is. Okay, fine. So it should. It's very bad. Only. Yeah, so now you got this side, right? Right hand side, you can see. So you select which one you want. See, this is the path it is giving automatically. So this at the rate you replace with your JSON data. That's it. This entire thing you can copy paste. So that's what we have written here also, right? See, dot error dot messages. So that's what we have written. So let's run this and we'll come to know. So whether this time it is passed or not. See, now it is passed. So this message contains include this validity includes. So this are not we are checking. So that's the two test cases we have completed. Now this is done and get collections is done. And we need to have one more collection. So create collection. So if you go to the first understand, okay, here you have create collection option, right? So you have a create collection. So this is the one. So the endpoint URL is this one. So what are all things we need for create collection? So what are all things you need? Post and this one, and you need headers, API token, request body. That's what you need. So accept. Okay, so headers you need to add. Headers. So accept. So application JSON, content type. Application JSON. So XAPI key. Just give that. So XAPI key is, let me, so this is the one. So That's how you need to, then we have to give, apart from this, you have to give body, request body. So raw, select the raw radio button and select the type, JSON type, and you go and get this JSON request body. Here is the body. So raw body. So you need to give this. Just copy this and paste it here. So these are the parameters. These are parameters. Maybe if you want, you can supply these parameters from environment variables. Still, we haven't created environment variables. So I'll tell you how to create environment variables. So now schema URL, here they have given already sample schema URLs. Yeah, you can take, this is one sample name, you can give this, and description you can give, schema you can give. So this is the complete URL. This one you can give this. The data means from here. So from here, you can just give that. Copy. So entire thing you can give this. Instead of this, you can just give that. So this is the complete. So save this. Now run it. So you can give a name, anything. Right? You can so make anything, just send it. See, status 200 OK, collection ID, collection name, collection UID. So when you create a collection, so it will create like this. So it will create and the ID will be created. So I'll say this one, so create collection. So create collection. So now I need, so okay, so I need to validate this 200 OK. Then I need to validate a name, UID and ID. So because we need these fields and I need to store that in the environment variables. So we'll create a one environment variables, POSTMAN, so environment variables, or PM environment variables we can create. So those environment variables, you can store the data. So because why I need to store this ID? See, from the response, every time it will change. This value changes. This is not going to be same. So see that, create one more time. Sorry, find out to bad gateway, because that time it was offline. See, this ID is different. Every time ID and UID is different. That's why, so you need to take this dynamic values. How can you handle? You need to take this and store in the environment variables. So how to store? I'll show you that. See, why you need to store? Because my next collection request can use this data. So because, so if you see here, get single collection, see, this is the collection ID you have to provide. That is the collection ID here. This is what, but first you need to store, right? Without storing, you cannot directly use one collection day, one request data, one request output. You cannot use in another request. If you want to use it, you have to store it in the environment variables. Without storing, it's not possible. So let's go and store that. And so in the go to scripts, first I'll validate this 200 OK. See, create collection status code. So then you write here PM dot response dot to be okay. So next test case. So what is our next test case? I want to validate and I want to store this. You can write, one validate JSON. So some validate JSON value check. So you can put that. So this is the one test case. After that only you can start your next test case. So this is the one test case. After that you can start. So here you write create collection, response body validation. Give proper name. Each test case name properly give that so that it will be easy. Okay. Now I need a data pm.response JSON data. So I can use this JSON data. I want this name validation. How can you do that? What is the path? Collection dot name. Collection dot name to be equal either single quotes or double quotes. It's up to you. Okay, but at the same time, I want to take this. See here you have set an environment variable, get an environment variable, set a global variable, set a collection variable. There are three types of variables are there. Environment variables, collection variables, global variables. So global variables means you can use across all the collections. That's a global variables. Collection variables means that variable you can use only in that collection. Environment means environment specific variables. Like environments means we have a QA, staging, pre-prod and prod. Like that, different environments will be there. Environment wise variables you can set it. So that's the variable concept. And now I'm going to set the environment variable, set an environment variable. So what is that I'm setting? PM dot environment dot set. The variable name you give collection ID. What is the name I'm giving? This collection ID. So I'm writing collection ID. Collection ID. So how can you get that? So my collection ID is the collection ID is collection dot ID. So that JSON data dot collection dot ID. That means I'm getting this value, whatever it is there. It's a dynamic, you don't need to worry. That's what we are giving here. So this value will go and store here in this variable. And this variable you can use wherever you want in the next collections. Next request, wherever you want, you can use that. So that is what we are going to do that. Okay. So now I'll show you that environment variables. We can add the environment variables. Let me see the top right side. I'll give one environment variable name. Otherwise, you can go to environments and you can give this. Otherwise, I'll give it here. So here, so many environments are there. I'll give one environment. So click on this icon and environment globals, right? You click on add. So you click on add and give the, so you can give PM The name, you can give a name. PM QA May 16, 24 I'm giving. Okay, so that's the one, and it will come and store here. It will come and store here, that one. So you execute again, you execute again. So you select that PM May 16 and you execute this value will go and store there. Go and see that. How to go? Select your environment variable name, or you can go here also, or you can go from here also. See, collection ID and this value. So this is the same, right? This one and this one is same, right? So that is how it will go on. We just written a code. pm.environment.set. You are setting this value to this variable, key value pair. So that's how we can set it. See our collection UID. I will set one more. pm.environment. Sorry. pm.environment.set. So if you want to get that, you can use a pm.environment.get method. Setter method will set the data. Get method get the data. So that's a simple, all very simple logics we learned already in the Java, setters and getters. So I'm going to give collection UID, comma. So JSON data dot collection dot UID. So this is the UID, you need to take it. So take the UID and so this UID also will store there. So whichever you want, you can use. So 200, okay. So online you can take and you can give that. So this is how you can store the data. Okay. So this is how you can store the data and run so these things. Next, so we have done get all collections we have done, and create collection is done, and we are going to use this environment variable. That's a path variables. You remember yesterday I covered path variables. So that path variable method is this one, right? See, this is the path variable. So in the URL itself, you are passing the parameter. So this is you are getting a single collection. Single collection. You are giving a collection ID. That collection details you will get. So let's go and generate this. So where you can put this under after create collection only you can do that. After create collection only you can do. Otherwise you can move this up. So this you can move up. First you can move that also, no problem. So where is that? It is. So where is that create collection? This is giving a real irritating. Ah. So where is
I
that?
think it went into get collections one. I mean, onto another folder.
No, I didn't go. So get collection is here. So here it is there. But the collection, the folder name has changed. Okay, so let's go and change that. We'll change the folder name. Create collection. Create collection folder. So we can, we can make this. Create collection. Folders. So if you want this first should be there. Order is a matter here. So without that, it's not possible. Okay, anyhow, so I'll just create a duplicate for update one. Even delete also we need to create. We'll create all of them. So all this can be first should be your create collection. Yeah, that's how just drag and drop only. So the even first create collection must be there. Later you can create anything. Then unauthorized is fine. And what is this? Get all collections, right? Let me change this. Get collections. So I can add another collection here to duplicate it. How to duplicate it? Let me show you that. So because so you don't need to add again all these headers, so everything, right? Every time. And this method also you don't need to write. Just what you can do, just so select this which request you want to duplicate it, right click, duplicate. So automatically it will duplicate one more. And here you can rename that. Get single collection. Get single collection. See now here you have to give, so curly bracket, see collection ID you are going to give. So this is the one. The environment where see E for environment, so G for global. So all this, so you can reuse. So I want this one. See, that's a collection ID, collections / collection ID, right? You can see collections / collection ID. Yeah, perfect. So we are going to get this variable value from environment variables. So done. You are set already now. Save it. And now you can execute it. See? Okay, not found. So after this, execute. And then go here, execute it. Not found. Collection. Oh, okay. So what is the mistake? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone?
Double
Yeah.
open braces and close braces and
You can
slash.
find out. You can find out here. See in the console. You can see that. See the log. You can see here logs console. The bottom side you have a log. So expand this. See the problem here is see that. So what is the mistake? You see the URL is wrong. That's why you are getting a 404 not found.
Yes,
This resource is not found because collections / we missed that slash. So while framing, we missed that slash.
slash.
This is the one. That's what we missed. And you can clear this, all this, you can see that. This is the console also very important. Okay. Make sure the console is reutilized properly. So you can see the output, entire request to response, so header, so request header, so request body, and response header, so response body, status codes, everything you can see in the console. Let me show you that once again. So save this. I'm saving because we just modified this. I'm saving. Click on send button. See, now you got all the data. That only this ID related data you got it. So this is the test collection, that data you got it. Right? So this is the data. Now, so at test cases, see some test cases are failed. Why it failed? Expected undefined to deploy equal to 100. So because we made some mistake here. So this one is not there. You have to validate that. You have to add that. So proper. So maybe I will add a collection name. I'll store this collection name also in the. So let me store the collection name also. So collection name. So dot name. The collection name also I'm storing there. First you execute this, and you come to here, and I'll change it here. So JSON data dot, you can see the body where it is. See, this is the one complex one. You need to get this name. Can you anybody tell the path? I want this. So what is the path?
Collections dot name. Collection dot name.
So you are not no going step by step.
Collection of 0. Okay. JSON data PM dot response.
So this entire thing is a JSON.
Yes, Ramesh.
That's we stored here in the JSON data variable.
Yes, JSON.
Then what is the, where is this? This field is where?
Under collection. Collection.
Huh?
JSON data dot
Collection of
collection
0.
dot
Huh? Collection dot.
Collection of 0.
And you are not able to navigate through. It's
Yes.
like a HTML structure. You're navigating, you're not, so you're directly jumping into last house. There are paths, okay? That path you need to follow. What is the path with this one? This one is under this. First this JSON data, then this one, then this one, then info inside name, not a collection inside name, right? You can see here this curly bracket means one node. That's one node. And this is another node. This node inside, this is there. That path you have to give complete. JSON data, collection dot, info dot, name. That's what, if you still have a problem, take this entire thing, go to the JSON path finder. See, this is the collection, right? So you want this one. So you expand this, info inside, name. So you'll get a path. This is the path. So this is the same, but easy one. This is the easy one. Copy and paste it there. So to equal, I need to get the environment variable. So how to get environment variable? PM dot
Environment.
get PM dot environment dot get and give what is that variable name. So the variable name is, it's a string. You have to give string. So see collection name. So that's how you can write validations. So now you can see this is passed now both, because this name and the collection name is same. So in the body, that's what. Yeah, done. So we did a get collection is done, create collection is done, unauthorized is done. So we need to do delete collection and update collection. So delete collection, let's do delete collection quickly. So I'll do so quickly I'll do this, get single collection, duplicate it, and I'll just drag and drop here. Just drag and drop here. See, and this I'll change it, rename it, delete collection. So here is the method is delete. The method is delete. So you can delete the collection ID, this specific collection ID. So that's it. And you can write here, this collection may not be present. So, but you need to find out what is the status code. See 200, okay. And UID and so collection dot ID and UID. So is it the same? Yeah, is it the same? So that is the same or not, you can validate also if you want. So this is all delete collection. So delete collection status code 200 and delete collection, just change all of them. Delete collection response body. So response body. So this is how you can do, and this is not going to be valid. So what you can do, collection dot ID. So that ID equal to collection ID. So whatever is there, so it should be same. So that's the delete and update collection. You have update collection here. Everything you have a documentation. So you don't need to take on your own decision. Everything is here. See that. Update collection. Part of update, part of collection, update collection. This is the update collection. So replace a collection data. So this is the same, right? Same as that one. So let's create this. So this I'm creating a duplicate. Just create this duplicate and drag and drop. Just that folder inside. So rename it update collection. But you have to select here put method. That's it. So and then one more I need patch collection, right? Patch also I'll do. So I can do patch partial update collection. So you can do here patch. So this is how all you can make it. See the folder, proper folder structure, everything it is there. So now for update collection, you have to give, you need to save this. So then it will change to put. So this is the delete, this is the get, and post. So here you need to give a body, request body you need to give. So what is the request body? The post method request body you have to give. So this is and I'll just copy and paste it here. So you change what you want to change. Update test collection. That's a name I'm changing. So name I am changing, and you can so do whatever you want. This collection make a request to the postman echo service to get to update. We can just put update it to update it. So that's you can change whatever you want. This I can put method. So like you can change wherever whatever you want to update it. So see, I'm just changing all of them. Put. So like this, you can modify any data. So that's a put method. So you have to give which one you want to update it. Okay. And then same way, partial. Let's go update partially. So partially means this is the one. See, I'm just updating. So this is the partial update. So only name and description. So there are so much, right? These are all fields, but I'm giving a partial. So that is called a partial update. Partial test collection update with update. Just put to update. This is the partial update collection that makes a request to the postman echo service. So you can say just simply using patch method. That's it. See, generally you have to give more fields, but we are giving a partial. So that's how you can make a call. So you can just change this. These fields, you can change whatever you want. Otherwise, it will fail, right? So let's run this entire thing one by one from the beginning. So we create a collection. So we did a unauthorized. We did a get all collections, get single collection. And you are deleting the collection. So your desired one, you can delete. And you can delete, you can update the collection whichever you want, and then update so using put method. So this is all you have to make it properly. Save this entire thing, this entire collection. Then this one also you save it.
The delete collection we need to execute last, right, Lamesh, after updating, creating.
So this delete, we have to validate this ID. I'm validating ID. So collection.id. This same ID I'm deleting or not, I'm just checking.
Okay.
So you can try to get it after deleting, you try to get it. Then it should throw 404 not found. So that also one more test case you can add. After deleting, it should not be present, right? So then you should get a 404 not found. So let's write that also. Maybe so we're almost time is done. If you join next 10 minutes, we can close this, okay? And tomorrow we are good with that. So just join back just for 10 minutes. We can complete this entire thing. And I'll show you how to run collection and some validations. I'll show you all of those things. Then we can perfectly close Postman APIs. Tomorrow we'll discuss a different APIs so that